Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, we got a new quick slice, man. We got another Love After Lockup. Entitled Bride demands $30,000 for wedding dress, then throws a tantrum. Dang, see what? $30,000 for a dress? What you think about that, Sid?
I don't think none about it. If you got the money and that's what you want, then
Maybe they ain't got the money.
I'm not talking about her. I'm just talking about in general. If you have the money and that's what you want, then so be it. But if you ain't got it, then you gotta get what's in your budget, boo. That's just that.
I ain't gonna lie. 30,000. It better have some diamonds on it. Just not no rhinestone. It better be outlined and actual real gold, not gold plated. I'm talking about gold. Pull this up. There you go. Thank you. But I don't know who she marrying. Might need to send you that way.
Send who?
You.
I'm send you.
No, send you that way. They willing to pay $30,000 for a dress.
I'm gonna send you that way.
Maybe we get $100,000 for a crib. I'm just playing. Hey, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you gotta do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
Lock it in with a thumbs up.
hey man, let's get it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hi, how are you? I just wanted to let you know that I'm actually wedding dress shopping, and I just need about like 30,000 today in check. If I could come and pick it up.
Oh yeah, okay, no problem.
Sorry, not to be rude, but he has told you that I can receive the money anytime I want.
Yes, but he does need to authorize it.
And if he was out of solitary now, he would be telling you that I need the money.
Watching Love After Lockup is like watching a montage of train wrecks. You never really get a break. You'll watch one couple and you'll think to yourself,
Oh, so he got.
Love at the lock.
So he must got like a financial advisor or like an account. Like, you know how before, like certain people with certain amounts of money before they can make a transaction, they gotta get approved by their financial advisor.
Mm-hmm.
So 30,000, shorty, and that's not for their dress.
I hope not.
It's not for their dress.
That's
30,000 is what she want out of you.
I don't like it on him.
yourself, wow, this might be the worst thing I've ever seen. And then it shows another couple and you'll think to yourself, wow, this might be the worst thing I've ever seen. Pretty much whatever is happening on screen on this show is the worst thing I've ever seen. Whatever's currently going on is the most horrible thing you can imagine. Today we're going to be discussing Gabby, and her big day is coming up, so she is wedding dress shopping. At first, when they told her it was $45, I was thinking, okay, that's a little bit expensive. It's $4,500, but you know, it's a wedding dress. And then the lady says, okay, we need $20 on the down payment. Are you saying the wedding dress is $45,000? But it's okay, because Gabby is just going to phone up her boyfriend, Chris, who is in jail, and just grab a quick $20K, you know?
Oh, Chris is in jail.
Yeah, Chris in jail. She said when he out of what is it called? Solitary confinement.
Hold on. What the fuck?
She said I would ask him if he wasn't or you would be, whatever she said.
That's crazy.
Right.
What the fuck he do?
You said what he do?
Yeah.
Like to be locked up, or what he do to have money?
Both. They interchangeable. 9 times out of 10.
What is going on right now? I don't understand what the big deal is.
Still is required in writing.
Okay, listen to me. Okay, at this point, just shut the up. You lawyer.
Alright, let me give you some context here. And believe me, the context is actually going to make this worse. Gabby's boyfriend, Chris, is currently in jail, but he has a decent amount of money because he was awarded $150,000 for a settlement after he was beat up.
Oh, the fuck he got is $150,000, bitch. You want 30,000? Y'all do know 150,000 ain't a lot of money, right?
She think it is.
150,000 isn't a lot of money.
I mean, it ain't a lot of money for you to be wanting 30,000 for a dress.
150,000 you can blow through in a year. Like, that's somebody's yearly salary, bro. Like, it's nice, but it's not a consistent income. So you want to spend what? Bro, dump her, bro. She ain't gonna cause you no but grief.
up by some prison guards. He gave $60,000 to Gabby, who admittedly blew it all on a car, on plastic surgery, and groceries. But now she just
Plastic surgery on fucking what?
has to have this $45,000 wedding dress, and she talks about their stash of money like it's infinite. It's not infinite. You're almost out. And it's absolutely insane that she just calls up her boyfriend's lawyer and asks for the money, and then when he doesn't give it to her because he needs approval from her boyfriend, she loses her mind. Does she have any...
He already gave you 60.
That you blew.
And so now he only got 90. And so you asking for another 30. 30 is either 30 or 45 you want. I'm kind of confused now on the dress cost.
And I hope it wasn't that dress.
So we talking about 45. The dude gonna come home broke. Bro, why would you even get her 60,000? What you thought she was one of them joints where you tell her, hey, I'm finna go to jail.
Flip it.
I need you to flip this 60 so when I come home, that 60 now too. She ain't smart. Look at her. I can see the drug usage all in her face. What's she gonna flip it? Smoke it?
Any common sense at all, or does she care how any of this works? No, the answer is no. She just wants money. She needs money.
Gabrielle. Pissing me the off right now because he told me that I can't get the money because Christopher didn't approve it.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Okay, every other time Christopher tells me to give me money, he approves it. What is the problem now?
The problem is the dress is $45,000. Are you out of your mind? Imagine getting this upset because you can't immediately demand 20 grand for a down payment on a wedding dress you just found like 5 minutes ago. Right now, her boyfriend is in solitary confinement, so he can't be contacted and can't approve of the money transfer. So she's getting very upset about this. You'd think that she would be a little bit more understanding. I don't know if they talked about the price of the wedding dress. I doubt it. But even if they did, it's pretty standard that she's going to have to get approval from him directly to get the money. Gabby is clearly trying to live this high-end, luxurious lifestyle as if they're millionaires, but they're not. They were awarded some money in a settlement, and once that's gone, that's it. Now you gotta work again.
I'm really addicted to plastic surgery. So I did the chin, I did the jawline, I did under eye.
Your lips look a mess.
She said she did the chin.
Really addicted to plastic surgery. So I did the chin, I did the jawline, I did under eye.
She ain't do her lips. She did the chin. She did the jawline.
I don't care if she said.
She did under. So what you used to look like?
I don't care if she didn't.
What she used to look like?
The lips are injected and they look a mess.
Oh, you said they injected. I thought you said they ugly.
I said they look a mess.
Oh yeah. I ain't. They look smoked out.
She did the jawline.
She did her chin. She did the jawline.
What she do to
She did under eye. She fucking out the money.
She looked tired.
Bro.
I'm just confused. I just be wondering. I ain't even trying to. It's just. People just be. They get a little money and they just blow through it. I'm like, y'all just be acting. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know why I'm getting irritated.
Honestly, at the end of the day, people think money changes everything, and and I know a lot of people like, but it can though. Once you start making the money, like especially like a lump sum of money, why do you think most people who hit the lotto end up back broke? They're not used to the money, right? Mm-hmm. So you give abundance of money to somebody who never had it. The thing they're gonna do is go spend it on things they always thought they wanted, and then once they obtain this stuff, they like, I ain't really want it. I just got it because I had the access to be able to get it. Yeah. I don't really, really want it. Trust me, I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? I do stuff now. I buy stuff. I'll be like, damn, I ain't really want it. And I just give it away. I'll be like, hey, I got some stuff out. It's free. Whatever. You can have it. If folks be like, damn, you gonna get it? I'm like, yeah, I bought it.
Like, it's a difference in having money or, coming into money and, like, doing what you need to do to set you up for greatness later.
Yeah.
As far as, like, even if you, like, in debt. Like, maybe, like, if you want to
pay
your debt off. Like, those stress relievers.
Yeah.
But when you blowing it on plastic surgery, like, teachers don't do what you want with your money. They ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm just saying, like, this really not your money for real. Like, it's his money. He the one got beat up and got the settlement. But I get, you his girlfriend or whatever. But still, you wanted on plastic surgery and wanting a $45,000
and then
that's OD.
What happens once the money is dried up and it's no longer there? Because also, you talking about $45,000 dress. So how much money are we spending on the wedding?
That's somebody, for some people, that's the cost of their whole wedding.
And I wouldn't even spend that much. Like, it's like, if y'all truly love each other, you ain't even gotta go all out like that. Just have a fucking reception. And say, hey, if the people that want to show love and support, they would show up still and show love and support. You don't have to do like, and a lot of people do things for the look of the next person.
Like I said, if you got it, do what you want. Do what makes you happy. If y'all agree on it. But in this case, y'all ain't got it like that. Like, you spending all the money on a wedding and your plastic surgery. What you gonna have later? Nothing. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, teach his own.
The cheeks, I did Botox, I did lip injections, eyebrow lift. Chris doesn't know how I look right now.
Oh man, well at least she's honest, I guess we can say that. She's like, look, I know I'm gonna look like a space alien in 10 years, but at least I'll have blown all of my boyfriend's money. The crazy thing is, apparently Gabby complained about the fact that the show portrayed her like she wasted all of his money on plastic surgery, but here she is saying that she wasted all his money on plastic surgery. I mean, maybe some of it was her own, but the way she spoke about that dress, I'm assuming she doesn't really care. Oh, did I mention that she and his family absolutely hate each other? Because that's another thing.
They like to play them games, and I'm done with that. What are you doing? Everybody's disrespecting me. Nobody's respecting me. When I came to go talk to you guys didn't even respect me.
Okay, wow, that
She looked like she read fire.
was an amazing statement. They just like to play games. I'm so sick of this. They're disrespectful. They don't respect me. And earlier today, they disrespect.
And that might be his sister. She in the car, or it could be his mama. I don't know. But she in the car, right? And she like, bitch, you got this car because of Chris' money. So you need to shut the fuck up and play your role.
Me. They're treating me like I took all his money and spent it on plastic surgery or something.
But with Chris, he showed me like what love really is.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he did. I'm sure that happened.
We are engaged. He's sent me $5,000. I went to a jewelry store and I bought a ring there.
So it sounds like while Chris is in jail, Gabby is just living it up with his money. She bought herself an engagement ring. She couldn't even wait for him to get out of prison and propose to her. Maybe it's because she knows that wouldn't have happened anyway. It seems to be the case very often on this show where the person who's not in jail desperately wants to get married immediately, whereas the person who is in jail has no interest in doing that right away. But it's okay because they're already spiritually married or something. I don't know. That's what she says. I'm assuming he just said, yeah, whatever, fine, we're spiritually married. So now Gabby meets up with her parents, who are obviously not big supporters of the relationship. Let's see how she defends herself here.
It's like, oh my God, he's in prison. Oh my God. Like, what's the problem?
Well, you've convinced me.
You just met this dude.
We've been together for a year.
You don't even know him, Gabrielle.
Yes, I do.
Bro, y'all only been together for a year. You tricking? Oh, bro, you a trick. He's spending that much money on they only been knowing each other for a year.
For a year, yeah. Like I said, he the fool.
He tricking them. See, for a year. And he already
And how long you been locked up?
And he already gave her 60,000.
But how long you been locked up though?
That too.
Oh, been around. If you just been
also
for a year.
A lawsuit normally takes a minute. So you got beat up probably. Because, it takes a minute to settle a lawsuit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Especially if I done got beat up. I got to go find a lawyer. A lawyer got to fight my battle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got to... For a year? Oh. Nah. See, if I only known you for a year, I'm not giving you 60,000. I don't care how good of the year been.
You see, don't care how good of a year it's been.
If I only know you for a year, I done came up on 150.
You want to give me 60,000 now?
I ain't got it.
That's the thing. I'm saying if you had it.
I ain't got it. That's the thing.
And you won if you had it.
If I had it, I'll pay our debt. That's what we would do.
Even if it's been a year.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, you said now.
Oh, I didn't
say you said
I'm
now.
sleepy.
I'm saying if I only met you for a year, no, I'm not giving you nothing. But if I known you for the amount, yeah, we married, yeah, pay the debt off.
I married.
I'm saying of the moment.
Yeah,
now.
I got you.
But anything other than that, no, baby girl, you gotta get your own.
Dude, what are you talking about? I talk to him every day. I've seen him every week.
Alright, Gabby, just admit it. This is at least partially about the money. I mean, getting 60 grand from somebody is pretty wild. It's hard to see the relationship objectively after that. Well, not to mention the fact that he's in prison too. But just based on how she handled the wedding dress, she seems really entitled and materialistic.
I can't stand materialistic people.
I just feel like...
That's my dude right there. I just can't stand. What he doing, bro? You remember I came across him on like something about him on Facebook. I forgot. I think he was dating a new chick or something.
Materialistic.
I can't stand materialistic people.
I just feel like you're wrong and you're judging someone you don't even know yet.
Is she prejudging? You better not prejudge.
Is that her
So
mom,
Gabby's
Dad?
mom starts to complain that she always picks the worst guys, and the more you see her mother on the show, the more impatient she becomes. She says that Gabby has been with good guys before, but she always ends up chasing them away. Literally, like chasing them down the street. Gabby strikes me as the kind of person who would tear off your windshield wiper and try to hit you with it because she smashed into your car because she was busy FaceTiming.
Chris is getting out in a few weeks. When Chris walks through the prison gates, I'm definitely racing his mother. Obviously, I'm going to win. And then I'm going to jump on him, probably hug him, kiss him. She's going to be standing there for about 5 minutes without any love.
It's clear from the very beginning that Gabby is determined to have a rivalry with Chris's family. We don't really see how this all started between them, but it's not really hard for me to believe
Shorty
that
got mental
Gabby
issues.
was, just being childish and overly competitive for no reason. She really enjoys whenever she feels like
Bro, look at her, bro. She needs to lay off the drugs, and I don't know what else she's doing.
You keep putting drugs on this girl. You don't
Nah,
know about no drugs.
Yes, I can. Look at her mama and look at her. And that was her dad.
You said
She's on drugs. Whether it's weed is a drug. I don't care what nobody say, weed is a drug.
people abuse it.
Motherfuckers can't get off of it. It's a drug. Y'all motherfuckers be fiending for it. It is a drug. I know some weed fiends. I need to smoke, man. I gotta drug. Y'all fiending. But she probably popped pills too, though. I don't know about that part. But them eyes a little. Adderall.
Maybe that was the eye surgery to make them be a little bit more.
No, she said under eye, like bags underneath her eye.
She did say under eye.
Yeah, she said she had chin, jawline, under eye.
Lip.
She didn't say lips.
She did say lips.
She did not say lips.
She did.
No, she did not. She did not say lips.
She said it later.
You said lips.
She said it
no,
later.
you said
after
lips.
I had said they look a mess.
You said lips.
Okay,
she never said lips.
She did.
She never said lips.
Chris is choosing her over his family, and she also plans to secretly marry Chris as soon as he gets out of jail without telling his family, and then having an actual wedding later on. So next, Gabby reveals to one of her friends that some other girl messaged her and told her to tell her husband to stop messaging her. Did you follow all that? Basically, he's probably cheating somehow, even though he's in jail, and some other girl is trying to tell Gabby about it, and I guess she has a voice note.
She put, "Can you do me a favor and tell your husband to stop calling my phone?"
Are you serious?
Your wife should not write me. That's not your wife? Because she told me y'all are legally married.
Ha!
He considers me his wife.
She doesn't even deny the fact that that's his voice. If he's cheating or even talking to another girl while he's in jail, what do you think he's going to do when he gets out? But either way, he obviously doesn't consider you to be his wife. He was just talking about you like...
They ain't married. That's not his wife.
Yeah.
What's she going around here telling people? They ain't married. Hell, he an inmate. What the hell y'all think inmates do? While your ass out here holding him down, it's another chick holding him down too. That's why I don't understand why y'all love to date incarcerated men. It's either they got another girlfriend on the street or they got a girlfriend behind bars. Might drop. But they could be dating COs too. I've seen it. So, yeah. Or they could be dating other inmates. They cellies and stuff. I know some people that did that too. You hear what I said?
Right.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The one you saw in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
that time.
I know you're talking about. I don't remember his name, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
like you were a joke, and there's really no reason for him to be talking to anyone else anyway, but maybe he thinks he can get away with this because of all the money he's given her. Like, he thinks she'll just put up with it. So for the next few episodes, Gabby just does a bunch of detective work trying to get to the bottom of this. It's like a Scooby-Doo episode. She meets up with Chris's brother and Chris's sister and then Chris's mom, and they're all just kind of like, I don't know, have you tried maybe just asking your fiance directly, you know? And then Gabby's like, yeah, but I don't really trust him about anything ever, so that's not gonna work. Maybe we could do some kind of setup, like a good old-fashioned sting operation. That's the only way I can be sure. Then we can have a romantic wedding and live happily ever after. After the sting operation. This next part's pretty funny. Gabby and Chris's sister go wait for him to be released, and they just sit in a parking lot all day, and then these people come over and they're like, yeah, he's not getting out today. I honestly thought Gabby was gonna refuse to accept this and be like, no, you have to let him out because you told me you were, and a public officer cannot lie like that. So if you'll excuse me, and then she puts the car in drive and just smashes right into the jail.
I hope this jail is like not an ass jail where they're not gonna tell us anything. We're just gonna be.
No, they can't have us sitting here for so long.
And what do you know? They end up sitting there all morning, but don't worry, Gabby's gonna scope it out. She'll get to the bottom of what's going on here. What do you see over there? I love how she says she hopes it's not an asshole jail. Like, what does that mean? What is a non-asshole jail? What does that mean to her? I know she just wants him to be let out on time, but I don't know why everybody thinks that's the jail's top priority, is to make sure you know what time he's getting out.
I want to see if I see a.
It look like heads on the book.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you see him anywhere? There he is. He's just.
Why don't you turn around and face it?
Crazy.
Have you ever pulled up to a prison?
A prison?
I doubt it.
No. No.
I've been to a prison a couple times. I used to have to drop my mom off.
Yeah.
It's like just pull up to the gate and be like, all right. She got bad going through all these. Cause there's so many gates they gotta go through. I'm like, damn, bro.
So what, you just pull up to the first gate?
Yeah, that's all I can go through. I ain't got no clearance. I can't go in.
I ain't know since she was with you.
No. So it's like you just pull up to the thing, you just drop them off, and they got a badge and they go through this gate, and then they got a badge and then they go through that gate. The badge, I'm like, damn, about 4 gates they gotta go through before they.
Just running across the parking lot. Seriously though, what are they looking for?
ain't
Do they think
nothing
he
but the
got
prison
out and he's
right
just
there. Ain't
avoiding
nothing
them?
else
Like he
around.
ducks behind a car when they see him. So after like 4 hours, this guy comes over and tells him that there must have been some sort of miscommunication and Chris isn't getting out today. And Gabby is like, damn it, I knew this was an asshole jail. What is wrong with you guys? You like throw people in there and then you don't let them out for a while. I just put $20,000 down on my wedding dress. What have you done?
They're not really giving us a lot of information, so it's not really nothing like what we could do is wait.
So I kid you not, they go to a hotel and then they come back the next day to try again, like it's an experiment or something. Gabby puts on her giant sunglasses and I think the police mistook it for some sort of weapon. I don't know, but all I do know is he doesn't get out again and it's the second time in a row. So anyway, now it's a different season and there's actually a lot of time that's passed because it says she's 28 now and she was 26 in the last one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she was 26 in the last one. She's 28 now.
He 32,
Criminal weapon possession of
controlled substance.
You know what? He probably would have got out early on good time, and so that's what time that's the stuff he. But he's been in a hole. He's probably getting in trouble, and they like, nope, we ain't letting you out.
At 28, I thought she was younger than that. Not how she looked, just how she act.
Now Chris is finally actually getting released for real, and Gabby has to go to his release with his sister and his mother, which means it's bound to be a disaster. Let's see.
He's calling me from the bus driver's phone, and he's telling me he was released from prison. He's on a bus to a different bus station. I'm just really anxious because all I want to do is marry him already. Like.
So what have you done with all his money this time? He probably finna come home to nothing, man.
To nothing.
You know, that's the first thing I'm gonna do.
So it's the morning of his release, and they're at a hotel, and Chris's sister and his mother just want to eat breakfast, but Gabby just wants to immediately go see Chris because I guess she's worried that they're not going to get there in time or something, even though it sounds like they have plenty of time. She starts acting like a child and telling them they need to hurry and that she just wants to see Chris, and she's just trying to rush them.
What is y'all doing? Like,
I'm here, like, I'm trying to leave and go get you.
I'm thinking y'all left already.
They over there eating and stuff.
Mama got a big ass smile on her face. Mama like, girl, this ain't gonna be your first and this ain't gonna be your last time. Well, this ain't gonna be your last time coming to get him up out of here. This ain't our first. We gonna enjoy this. That's his fault.
Go get you.
Like I'm thinking y'all
Mama
left
had the
already.
smile on her face.
They were eating and stuff.
Did you see it?
Yeah, by the time I get there, I probably only have like 5 hours left. I don't know why y'all didn't leave yet.
So I don't really know how on time
have
they are
5
or
hours
if what he's
left.
saying is true, but I feel like I would just assume
What
his
you mean,
family,
5
his
hours
actual
left?
family would know. I doubt it's
free,
the
you
end of
free.
the world if they take 15, 20 minutes to eat breakfast. It just seems like she overreacts here. She also doesn't really seem to respect his family very much. Like, they seem quite tired of her already. It's actually kind of funny.
She don't respect him because he don't respect him. That's how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not respecting your family members, why would your significant other respect them? Right?
Well, basically, talking crazy about them or letting you talk crazy.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
He's always going crazy to the side while they just sit there and let it happen. It's like they know if they ignore her for a while, she'll just get tired between all the yelling and the weight of her sunglasses, and she'll just pass out.
I don't know why they would think there's time to eat when I clearly told them that we have to go, but, you know, they're sitting there like two princesses, and they think that, like, it's all about them. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh, the irony. I guess if you want to eat breakfast, that means you're making everything all about you. Look, it's possible that they're taking an unreasonable amount of time, but it's his family. What are you gonna do? You gonna throw a tantrum? It's not like she just dragged her friends along. Like, this is her fiance's family. Shouldn't she just be a little bit more patient here?
Can we go? Because I'm getting aggravated now.
Well, we're not ready yet.
Ready right now. What are y'all doing?
We sitting down. It's only 8 o'clock.
Why are y'all just being so calm and just eating?
Didn't we say we wanted to eat? It's not all about you.
Yes, it is. You don't understand. It is all about me. Damn it. Listen, Chris's mom.
They've been through this before. They're like, we know the routine. You don't, shorty.
Right. Sit down.
So what was he in there for? Possession, right?
Yeah, weapon and controlled substance. Yeah.
So for him to do 6 years behind that, this is not his first time.
Right.
When he gets released, if you even think about getting in my way, even for 1 second, then you're gonna regret that bagel you ate. It'll be the last bagel you ever ate. What was it? Raisins? Was it good? Would you recommend it? Was it stale? Like they sometimes are at hotel. You know, I don't have time. We have to get Chris.
Why are y'all just being so calm and just eating?
It's a good question. Why are they just sitting there eating so calmly? That's suspicious. They're crazy. These two are just completely unhinged. They're sitting there eating right now at a time like this.
And go and over
You just said the key word. You want to leave. You're ready to leave.
Yes, because
It's
we
the
all
three of
came
us.
here to see Chris. Okay,
Yeah.
and we're going. Like, he's gonna be there in.
Oh, is he like at halfway?
I guess, because he said I'm only going to have 5 hours. Yeah, so I guess so.
He ain't coming home.
Not
I'm
yet.
thinking they finna go pick him up.
No.
3 hours, right? Why do I have to rush and drive?
We don't have to rush and drive.
When
Oh, geez. They're trying. I gotta hand it to him. Chris's sister, Essence, is trying to explain that there's 3 of them, so she can't just make a decision for all 3 of them. And Gabby's like, yeah, but we came here for Chris. And then they say, yeah, that's true. That's our point. And it also sounds like they were saying there would be plenty of time, and if they left now, they'd just be sitting there waiting for the bus anyway. They said it takes 3 hours to get there, and I think Chris said he's not going to be there for 5 hours.
and then
So you're trying to beat the bus there? That's your plan?
Yes, because
Oh,
then
no,
I'm gonna,
no.
and then I have to hear his mouth.
You're not
because
gonna
he's
hear
over
his
now.
mouth.
So
happy to see
All right, I'm telling you right now, I'm about to go home because they over here trying to fight me. They acting crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's what I saw. They were trying to fight you. These two absolute maniacs were trying to fight you. It's amazing that they wound her up from simply sitting there at a table eating breakfast. Can you imagine how difficult she is to deal with? So one of the reasons she gave as to why she wants to leave now is because she doesn't want to hear it from Chris later. But she should just tell Chris, listen, it's your family. They just want to eat breakfast. We'll get on the road in like 20-30 minutes. What do they have to race against the bus? Is this an action movie? Is Chris sitting on a conveyor belt with like a chopping mechanism at the end? Is he being slowly dunked into a lava pit? Like, is something happening that's very urgent, or is he just getting dropped off at a bus station?
Like, I'm about to start crying. I don't like man. I keep dealing with them, man.
What's up? What is y'all doing? Why y'all taking so long to leave?
We are leaving now. Why is she calling you? We packing up now. Like, she bugging.
I feel like this is a prime example of how Gabby is an expert at extracting drama out of every situation. She's like Angelina from the Jersey Shore. She can draw water from a stone. Even something as simple as them sitting there eating breakfast can be twisted into her saying that they're trying to make it all about them and they're crazy and they're fighting her. What happens when somebody actually is confrontational, when somebody is trying to fight her? What would she say then? So the next part is where she says nobody's respecting her, that they keep disrespecting her, and earlier they didn't even respect her. Can you believe that? So now you've seen what she's talking about. Do you think she's right? Were they disrespecting her? I feel like she was primarily the one being disrespectful, to be honest, and it gets worse because now his family's ready to leave and she won't get in the car.
Yeah, you're too emotional.
Like, let's
Let's just
no,
go.
because I know exactly what's going on. We came down, we were calm, and we came down to eat.
Okay, Gabby, let's go.
All of a sudden,
So after all the crap she gave them for sitting there eating breakfast, taking too long, now she wants to waste even more time by arguing about it and not getting in the car. Chris's mother and sister have an incredible amount of patience, especially considering the fact that they have probably dealt with this many times already. I think Gabby is one of the most childish and entitled people we've ever seen on this show. But anyway, that brings us to the end of the video. She is so awful that I had to spend an entire video talking about her before Chris even gets out of prison. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you will come back for part 2. For those who are paid members on Patreon, today is in fact Jur's Day.
They got a part 2. He got a part 2.
Chris,
I
what
sure want to
Chris?
see him when he get out of jail.
Chris, what crackhead Chris? Where crackhead Chris?
I think everybody...
I don't know.
Right. You know.
I ain't necessarily call him, just saying,
Yeah, I
but
know.
that'd be the same thing we be saying. Keep a gun on me, Chris. Where you at, bro? Keep a gun on me, Chris.
Well, I mean, what it is.
Keep a gun on me, Chris, man. I'm gonna give you a nickname. Hey, man, y'all spell us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We out.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me.